Welcome, Doctor. I'm glad you've taken the right step to become informed sooner rather than later regarding the recovery audits that are about to come your way. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when. I'm not trying to scare you or be a chicken little. This stuff is real. It's happening now. It happened to me, and I'll share not only my own personal story, but how to handle and survive before, during, and after your audit. There's something frightening happening right now in 2010 to doctors across the United States that you absolutely need to be aware of. Blue Cross Blue Shield has had some incredible success within the past several years with their recovery and reimbursement audits. They've set the stage for every other third-party payer to follow suit. The rumors and whispers you've been hearing of insurance companies combing through doctors' records has now developed into the full-blown reality of post-payment audits and fines. In August 2009, the federal government, through CMS and Department of Health and Human Services, have opened offices throughout the United States called Recovery Audit Contractors. They, in essence, follow a similar method that enabled the huge success of Blue Cross Blue Shield's reimbursement effort. I'll share more on that with you as we go along. These recovery audit contractors, or RACs, are paid on a commission fee basis. So what do you think their incentive is to find your claims not medically necessary? I'd say there's a pretty high incentive there, wouldn't you? Remember, it's all about the money. Not about you as a doctor, not what type of doctor you are, not whether your patient care was quality or not. Simply put, it's about the money. They want your money. The money they paid to you for legitimate services, they have now found a creative way to demand huge sums back. To add insult to injury, not only is Medicare and Medicaid using these recovery audit contractors, but all other third-party payers like Cigna, Aetna, United Healthcare, and many more are now doing these physician audits and issuing huge reimbursement requests. They've found themselves a true financial gold mine. And for you doctors that say you only handle personal injury cases, you think you're safe? Well, think again. Just to share some background about me, I was audited by Blue Cross Blue Shield a few years ago. But before I scare the heck out of you with what I have to say, let me fast forward to 2010 and tell you I haven't paid them a dime, nor will I ever, and I am still prospering. And I'll share with you how I was able to accomplish that. So let me get started and tell you about my audit. I went into this completely unsuspecting of what they were really up to. I felt I had nothing to worry about. I'm a conservative physician who gives quality patient care. I'm very conscientious about my office as well as my billings. I thought everything was okay. I was completely blindsided by what happened next. After I received a letter requesting some files, I submitted them without hesitation. Again, I felt I had nothing to worry about. An in-office audit, which was proposed in a very nonchalant way via a telephone call, was then requested. Again, to me, not a problem. I set a date. I can't even begin to explain to you what kind of nightmare I walked into. I felt like I was in front of an Inquisition team. I've never been so scared in my life, nor felt so belittled by the attitude taken and questions asked by multiple attendees at my office. Yes, you heard me, multiple attendees. And trust me, I'm not an easily intimidated guy, but the questions they asked me were horrifying. They proceeded to harass my office staff and my patients over the next couple of weeks. There's so much more that happened, but I don't have enough time to share it with you now. Shortly after my inquisition, I received a reimbursement request for the legitimate services I performed for a whopping $247,000. That's right, $247,000. Their reasoning was ridiculous. There was no reasoning. Their demand letter was line after line of unvalidated and ambiguous reasons for the refund request. No, I take that back. Not a request. It was a demand. Again, so much to share, so little time. We'll get into that later. It was really unbelievable. There were so many reasons for their huge reimbursement demands, and tricks that they use, which I'll share with you in detail in my book. If you feel a little bit like Big Brother's watching you, well, in essence, they are. Third-party payers are not only watching to see if they can get money back from you, but they're also watching to turn you in as a fraudulent doctor. Now, wouldn't that save them money in the future? Well, you don't have to worry, doctor. How would you like to look into a crystal ball or be a fly on the wall during someone else's audit? How about having first-hand information or suggestions by their attorneys? Better yet, how would you like to know firsthand how to stop these audit teams dead in their tracks? Well, you can. I've been there, done that, and during this process, I've paid a tremendous amount of money in attorney fees. I have so much to share with you that could potentially save you hundreds of thousands of dollars and many sleepless nights. Learn from my mistakes. Save yourself the potential of a huge reimbursement demand. Also, save yourself the cost of huge attorney fees, not to mention the sleepless nights, by jumping right to the head of the class. I wish you best of luck, doctor, and I assure you, you will not be disappointed by the information I have to share with you.